Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are doing a Top 5 Tuesdays today, and the topic is a little bit different for us. Mona and I thought it would be a lot of fun if we did our favorite YouTubers, and we're focusing on beauty YouTubers because there's plenty of others that I could mention, but we're going to focus on our favorite beauty YouTubers. So if you're interested in hearing about my 5 favorite beauty YouTubers, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I have 2 caveats before we jump into this list. I have 2 caveats I want to just start with. So the first one is I'm not going to mention channels that I've already mentioned. Either I've done a collab with or I've spoken about them often before. So that would be, you know, like Risa Does Makeup. You guys know I love her. I've referred you to her before. She has a gazillion more subscribers than I do, so I think all of you already know who she is. So Risa Does Makeup. Puffin's Wife, that's another channel I've talked about that I've collabed with. I think most of you have come over from her channel, so I'm not going to mention her. Stephanie Marie, she tagged me for the beauty brand Superstars. I talked about her channel already. I adore her. I love her channel. I'm not going to be mentioning her. And The Beauty Rookie, my friend Christina, she just started out her YouTube channel. We did that Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance collab, so I'm not going to mention her. I also talked about her and how great her Instagram feed is. Definitely check her out there. So those are channels that I've already talked about and we've collabed, and so I'm not going to talk about those channels because that would be repetitive and kind of boring. But I did want to mention that since I started watching YouTube, the videos that I do decide to watch and the channels that I do now gravitate towards is very different from when I started watching YouTube. When I first started watching YouTube, it was very like, tell me what to do. Like, I liked tutorials, I wanted to hear product reviews, and now it's like I want to be entertained and I want to watch people that I feel like if I met them in real life, we could hang. Like, they're my kind of people. So it's almost like I don't care too much about the content. I mean, obviously it has to be makeup related. It has to be fairly interesting, but I really like these people, and I am convinced that if I met any of these ladies I'm about to talk about in real life, like, we'd be friends. We'd be pals. So without any further ado, here is my list. The first one is Makeup Struggles. You guys. First of all, she's hysterical. Every video of hers starts with an explicit language warning and that it's not appropriate for children. So that right there, I'm like, okay, she's my kind of gal. And I don't think she's originally from New York, but she lives in New York City now. I believe she lives in Brooklyn. So in every single video of hers, she has to stop because there's something going on outside. Either car horn, someone screaming, ambulance, garbage truck. I mean, just something nuts, like, you know, meteorite falling from the sky. Just whatever just is going on in New York, and it really makes me miss my city. So I love watching her for those 2 reasons, her potty mouth and the New York City background noise, but also she is so creative. Her videos where she redesigns palettes are so awesome, but it's so much fun. And the way she talks about her thought process behind it, and like, yeah, just the way that she does it, I'm like, oh my, okay. I'm like, okay, this palette actually could be better than the original. This is actually pretty awesome. So she does that with a lot of palettes. She's done it with like the Color Rain palettes. She's done it with Juvia's Place, I think Kat Von D. She's done that with a lot of palettes, and it's just a lot of fun to watch. She's a lot of fun to watch, not just those videos. She has lots of other types of videos. They're just great. She's just entertaining, and I just really, really like her. So Makeup Struggles. If you haven't checked her out, definitely. The next one is a channel that she actually turned me on to. I think they did a collab. Maybe it was like an anti-haul collab. Like, they were kind of commenting on each other's like what I'm not gonna buy kind of a thing, and that's Georgia Harris. I feel like she has just such a great perspective on makeup. She has really strong commentary on palettes and releases and what companies are doing, and I really like that. But she's not heavy-handed about it, you know. She's very well-spoken, and she just, you know, she's just speaking her mind, and she's just sort of, you know, commenting on some things. And again, I just find her very, very entertaining, and she's another one I feel like if we met, we could like hang out, we could chill, even though she's probably like 20 years younger than me. But I think she's great, and she does like great eyeshadow looks, and you know, I kind of stay in my lane. I'm very sort of safe when it comes to my makeup, except when I'm playing alone in my room and like no one sees me and I'm not filming myself or taking any pictures. But I mean, she obviously is very comfortable with, you know, louder, brighter, more creative eye looks. And they're really, really beautiful. So anyway, check her out, Georgia Harris. Again, I'm linking all of these down below, so whatever. This next one has the biggest channel. She has the most subscribers, but that's Raw Beauty Christy. I found her channel when she did when she did the Subculture palette review. And she's another one. She's just really, really entertaining. And so she does a lot of like full face first impressions, which, okay, may not be the most useful information, but it's so entertaining, especially when something doesn't work out, like a foundation or something. It's just a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun. She's very well spoken. You can tell she's very intelligent. And yeah, and Christy, if we met, I bet we'd be friends. She's very down to earth. She was a finalist. I'm not sure if she won. I'm sorry. I think she was a finalist for that NYX face competition. I can't remember the name of it. But I think that's kind of like, we'll put her on the map. You know, she got a ton of subscribers that way, a ton of exposure. But since then, she's grown herself. You know, she has grown her channel herself with her really creative content, with her really funny, sarcastic humor. And she does the most like epic Halloween time makeup. So this past year, she did one every other day. So I think she did like 15 looks in the month of October for Halloween. I can't even imagine how much work that took. And then the year before that, I think she did a look every single day, which I think nearly killed her, which is why she kind of took a step back and did them every other day. But I mean, I just think it's incredible. I would love to be able to do like Halloween type looks, special effects kind of looks. I'm actually personally really interested in that kind of stuff. I just don't really have the time to kind of like dig into that at the moment, but I just think it's so much fun, and I admire those artists so much. So anyway, so definitely check her out, Raw Beauty Christy, if you haven't already. I'm sure you have. So my last two YouTubers I've been following for a really long time. So the next one is Young, Wild, and Polished. So one of my caveats was that I don't really watch for the content. I really just watch because I like the person. I don't mean that as an insult in any way, but really goes for Young, Wild, and Polished, only because I don't really do my nails. And she does her nails like every single day. It's amazing. But she does a lot of makeup and skincare and all that kind of stuff. But I basically watch for her bloopers at the end. They just tickle me. I love her Snapchat stories. She does all of her unboxings and swatches on there. I mean, diligent is putting it very lightly. She is like methodical. She's like crazed and on top of it when it comes to unboxings and swatches on Snapchat. And I love that. I think it's great. And she really has not steered me wrong. She has recommended a couple things at this point that have become like staples. She has recommended the Dr. Teal's bubble bath. I buy that now by like the gallon. I just get bottles. If it's on sale, I just get like 10 bottles at a time. My husband, who loves to take baths more than I do, he uses it generally. He just loves any of like the flavors, any of the scents that I get. He loves them. We'll take them. She also turned me onto the Mary Kay eye makeup remover. It's like a dual cleanse. You know, it has the oil. You have to like shake it up, that kind of cleanser. It's awesome. It is amazing. She turned me onto that. She's turned me onto a bunch of stuff, and of course I can't remember now which one. Yeah, I just find her really entertaining, really down to earth, and again, I feel like if we met in person, we'd be like fast friends, for sure. And then last but not least, this is someone that I've mentioned on my channel a few times, but I've never done a collab or anything with her, but is Tarababyz. So she is the first YouTuber that I fell in love with. I was just like, who is this woman? And what is this magic that she's giving me? So if you're not familiar with her, I can't imagine, but if you're not familiar with her, she basically just does haul videos. But in the haul, they're like mini reviews. So she's not just showing you stuff that she bought. She'll say, you know, I've used this a couple times now. It's really great, whatever, blah, blah, blah. She usually posts Saturday nights. It makes my Saturday night. When she posts, I literally stop everything. I think I burned my dinner once. I was making something and I saw that she posted. So I went and I sat down to watch. And my husband was like, what's that smell? What's going on? And I was like, shh. I was like, just turn it, just turn it. I admire her so much because I think you get on YouTube, I think sometimes you get a lot of like flack for just showing stuff that you bought, and I'm sure she has. I just love it, you know? She obviously just loves makeup, and that's it. And she's just like whole hog, no hesitation. Like, I don't like watching videos where, you know, people are either just like stressed about the makeup, or they bought it and they're not sure and they want to return it, but they don't know, it was so expensive. I don't like that. That gives me agita. I'm like, okay, buy it or don't buy it, return it or keep it, you know, whatever. So I like that she's just like, this is what I got. I love this. It's amazing. This is my makeup collection. It takes up an entire room. And I don't know, I just love her. And she loves everything, you know, drugstore, high-end, luxury. She just loves it all. And again, just super down to earth. You know, she talks about the products. She'll do demos occasionally. I love when she has like bonus videos during the week where she talks about like one product and she'll do a demo. It'll be like a full review. She's great, and she's just super, super duper knowledgeable because again, she is like full on head first into makeup, and I think she's been, you know, full on into makeup for a very long time. So she has an outstanding collection, but is also just incredibly knowledgeable. So she was actually the inspiration for me to start my channel, and she just sort of showed me that if you love it, you love it, and there's no shame in it, and that is her thing. She actually hasn't done this in a while, and I wish that she would, but I believe she's a horse rancher, and she used to do vlogs with her horses, either kind of like breaking in ponies or just riding them. I think she does is it called barrel chasing? I don't know, I'm from New York. We don't have rodeos and stuff like that. It's not barrel chasing, you're not gonna chase a barrel. But anyway, barrels, where, you know, they go around the barrel. Anyway, I have a great time watching those. I wish she would vlog a little bit more. I know that is probably really, really time consuming and a lot of effort, but I love that. And in every single episode, she shows her cats, one of her cats, Munchkin, Phoebe the Munchkin, and one of her other kittens. I don't know that kitten's name, but anyway, so I just love her videos. I think they're a lot of fun. I think she's a lot of fun. She's another one that just seems really down to earth. And yeah, so that is my top 5 favorite YouTubers. I have so many more. I really had to whittle down this list. I think I'm going to try and do this again because I think it's great to kind of shout out some YouTubers that you really enjoy. If you head over to any of those channels because of me, just tell them that I sent you because I love them so much, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.